Hey guys, in this video we're gonna be checking out the top 5 best paints for boat trailers that are available on the market for their true quality. I made this list based in my personal opinion and hours of research and have listed them based on popularity, quality, price, durability, user opinions and more. If you want to see more information in the updated price, you can check out the description below and also make sure subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 5, we have the TotalBoat aluminum boat paint. You're going to pay a little more for paint from TotalBoat, but the product you get for that extra money is definitely worth it. And if you want to paint an aluminum boat trailer, you really want to consider using this. Aluminum is not an easy metal to paint by any means. The composition resists most normal paint. You need to do a lot of prep to get paint to stick to it. So choosing a top-of-the-line aluminum paint is integral to making it work. And when you want the best, we think TotalBoat is the way to go. In addition to aluminum, this formula is good for galvanized metals. Galvanized steel has the same paint issues aluminum does. So this is a solid choice for either kind of metal. TotalBoat comes in a small range of neutral colors. You won't be standing out in a crowd with these, and that's probably the point. The finish is really smooth with this and looks great. It's a low sheen which works best on aluminum. You don't need to sand between coats either, which is nice. One of the best features that TotalBoat offers is the formulation. This stuff is environmentally friendly. A lot of these paints are good for use on metal but not necessarily designed to be used in the water. This is. Because of that, the formula is one that won't hurt the waterways and wildlife. That's a huge bonus for TotalBoat in terms of benefits. Cleanup can be done easily with just soap and water. The paint doesn't have a lot of offensive fumes to deal with. That's another nice benefit that shouldn't be overlooked. Some paints can be overwhelming, but this isn't bad at all. That doesn't mean you don't need to take precautions. Just that it's not as bad as some brands. You can apply TotalBoat paint with a sprayer or roller. It even goes on smoothly with a brush. All things being equal, we think this is probably the best aluminum paint out there. Moving on, at number 4, we have the Rust-oleum protective enamel paint. Rust-oleum has really cornered the market on quality paint at a really great price. If you don't want to sink a ton of money into painting your boat trailer, then look here. Their protective enamel spray paint goes on smooth. It will prevent your steel from rusting with a reliable, strong finish. Unlike some paints, Rust-oleum comes in a variety of colors that can get pretty bold. If you're looking to make your trailer stand out from the crowd, then this is where you want to go. While most brands stay neutral with subdued gray, khaki and black, this brand goes all out. Is a carnival red trailer for everyone? No, but it's a possibility if you want to give it a try. Drying time can take up to 4 hours. The end product has a great finish that comes in gloss or flat. It will provide a good barrier against scuffs and scrapes. And, of course, it's going to protect against rust. Keep in mind this is best suited for a steel trailer. You won't want to use this on a galvanized or aluminum trailer. Also, pay attention to the color. They make a color of this called aluminum, but that's just the color. It's actually a little confusing if you're shopping online and don't pay close attention. So it says aluminum, but it's not meant for aluminum. It can handle a lot of surfaces, but when painting trailers, stick to steel. If you want to use a sprayer, make sure you check the instructions. You'll need to thin it before running it through a sprayer. That aside, it goes very smoothly. A roller or even a brush will provide good, even coverage. This paint does seem a little watery compared to most, however. For that reason you just need to pay close attention when painting it on. It can run and leave some streaks if you're not careful. As with any paint, you need ventilation when using this. The fumes can be very strong, so be cautious and be safe. At number 3, we have the POR 15 Top Coat paint. Another entry for POR 15 is their direct-to-metal top coat chassis black paint. This is designed for vehicle chassis, so count on it to provide a durable and tough finish. And if you want a serious amount of protection, you can combine it with the POR 15 Rust Protection. That's the one we already recommended. Use this as a top coat and you'll have a seriously strong and protected trailer. Why use this in addition to the other? Like we said, this is a top coat. It's going to add that UV protection you want. But it also comes in a veritable rainbow of colors. You can really customize your trailer well when you use this. You have reds, greens, blues and yellows here. Plus the regular understated colors you'd expect. Keep in mind you don't need to use this with Pore 15's rust protection at all. This can be used by itself on your trailer as well. But the two products complement each other well. This paint doesn't require a primer or an undercoat before application. So if you're looking to get the job done quickly, this is still a great choice. If you know your boat trailer is spending a lot of time in the sun, this is a solid choice. The UV protection is key for use in sunny areas. It will hold up well even in the brightest conditions. No cracking or fading as a result of the weather. You can expect this to hold up for years. Because it's a top coat, you can use it with other bases and primers if you want. It doesn't have to be the Pore 15 brand. Still, we recommend combining them together. The result is probably the best paint job your trailer can get. It's more of an investment to be sure, but once they're together there is not a superior product on the market. When you use this, patience is going to be your friend. This is not a one and done in the afternoon. They list dry to the touch time as about an hour. Do not count on that being valid. This stuff takes a heck of a long time to dry. You're looking at 5 hours or more. It has a really weird flow to it and that keeps it wet for far longer than seems normal. Maybe it has something to do with the ambient temperature and humidity. It's a common experience though. And getting to a full hardness is going to take several days of waiting. But like we have said, the end result really is worth it. At number 2, we have the Rust-Bullet Industrial Paint. Rust-Bullet's industrial paint is another premium option that will set you back a few dollars. The upside is this stuff is really well made. It's also a one-step process, so no primer is necessary. You won't need a top coat either. That doesn't mean you can't use one, of course. If the color doesn't suit your needs, then a top coat can spice up your trailer's look. The formula is designed to protect your trailer against anything life throws at it. It's chip, scratch, rust and UV resistant. You really can't ask for a better all-in-one paint. Like other industrial paints, you can apply this one over existing rust. Prep is pretty basic, but you'll want to get the rough surface stuff cleaned up before you paint. That's standard for any paint job though. Application is simple and can be done with a sprayer, a roller or even a brush. It paints on easily and shouldn't give you any hassle. Some rust paints are oddly thick or thin. This has a good consistency and doesn't run more than you'd expect it to. Maybe a bit thicker than others, but not as bad as some. You want to apply 2 coats and keep them thin. If you do paint it over rusty spots, you may need a few coats. By the time you hit 3, any visible gaps should be well covered over. At that point the finish should look smooth and even. One of the ways Rust-Bullet stands out is with their guarantee. They offer a 10-year warranty, which is pretty impressive. And if you're worried about using this off-label, don't be. They list marine use as one of the intended purposes. So painting your boat trailer with this is well within parameters. In terms of preparation, you need to wear gloves with this stuff 100%. This paint can be a real chore to get off if it splashes around too much. You'll want to clean it up right away with something like mineral spirits. With that in mind, you want to make sure you have on some old work clothes as well. And finally at number 1, we have the SlipDoctors DuraGrip paint. This is a bit of a quirky entry, but we're including it anyway. This is a textured paint. Often this is used for things like your boat deck so you can have a non-slip surface. But this works really well on a trailer as well. If you like a textured surface, this is a good choice. Especially if you're the kind of person who likes to climb all over their trailer to get things done. DuraGrip works on steel as well as aluminum. It's one of the few paints that does so. It comes in a nice range of colors. There are 10 in total. They all produce a semi-gloss coating as well. The grip surface isn't abrasive. It's good for shoes or even bare feet, so you can safely use it even with kids or pets to worry about. SlipDoctors offers a 2-year warranty so long as the paint was applied and used properly. That's pretty decent overall. The company is American and they have some great customer service if you need to get a hold of them. Little things like that can make a difference if problems arise. Application is easy with this paint. A roller is the best way to get this done. Because of the texture, you don't want to try a sprayer this time around. The price is a big point against this paint and why we don't recommend it more highly. It's a niche product, most people don't need a non-slip trailer. But it is a cool feature to have. So if you do want that texture, then you may find this worth your time and money. Thanks you for watching guys, I hope you liked this video. If this video is helpful to you, please make sure like, comment and subscribe. If you have any question related to this product you can leave a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible.